codename Dirty Bird.
All right, this right here is the Trans Am WS6 replica build, if you want to call it that. Don't mind that kid in the background. That's the neighborhood crackhead rolling around. But yeah, so this right here is a 99 Pontiac Trans Am. Well, Firebird Trans Am. Got to preface that. If you pull the VIN number, it's going to pull up just a plain Jane Trans Am. What we're going to do is when doing the WS6 replica build, which again entails the dual ram air hood, IRS suspension, and the updated 5.7 liter LS1, which it's not going to get an LS1 again. It's more than likely going to get an LS3. And it's also, so the WS6s were 6-speed manuals. This is the 4-speed automatic. So it's going to get a T56 behind it, and that T56 is going to act like the Trans Am did when they originally came out with the WS6 performance package. Overall, the interior, of course, looks like it is from the 90s. You've got just a little bit of cracking in your seat. I don't know if you can see that, but the seat absolutely has seen better days. It's definitely been ridden in, and just old age. Overall, steering wheel needs to be replaced. Probably going to do a carbon fiber wheel from Carbon Works. They do a lot of things. I got to check to see if they make a steering wheel for it. Overall, interior is going to get a little transformation. What I'm thinking about doing is going with an all black interior look. I know Recaro makes some seats for it, some bucket seats. Probably get those as well. Windows. The windows need to be, well, before they get tint, needs new window motors and regulators in both doors. Possibly a switch on this side. Needs all new door sills, and it needs hinge pins, as you can hear. And it needs a mirror on this side. Overall, needs paint. Pretty bad. Once it gets paint, then it'll look nice. But before that happens, I want to do the WS6 dual ram air hood. Then I also want to do a splitter of some sort along the front. It needs wheels and tires. Probably going to go with Weld Forge Star wheels. Probably some Netto R888Rs for the tires. Blacked out badges. Just some odds and ends here and there. We've already done the fuel pump and the brake pads. We're probably going to do the Willwood big brake kit. Needs, of course, like I said, new tail lights, new reverse lights. This was bought in Meridian, Mississippi, as you can see right there. Needs exhaust, like I said, the IRS suspension if we want to go with the true WS6 build. It's got a couple body defects, as you can see right there. There's one. Probably get it patched. It's got some dings, some dents. Overall, it's pretty solid. Yeah, overall it's not a bad car, not a bad base to start off with. I've got a vision in my head, and I think it's going to look good. Of course, you know, whenever I do everything, I'm going to do the LED fog lights, both the LED headlights. They make a kit for those. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's definitely gonna be worth it. Bear with me for a second. Let me go pop the hood, and I'll show you the original 5.7 LS1 iron block aluminum heads. Just bear with me for just a second. Let me go pop this hood over here. Like I said, as you can hear, it needs hinge pins bad. But going to the hood right here, it does, like I said, it has the original motor. And you know, it's pretty clean from when we first got it. There was rat's nest all throughout here. We did do a battery just so we can get it turned over. And pretty much, yeah, decluttered and all right, so this right here is my old man. He knows a little bit more about the vehicle than I do, given he was around a whole lot longer than I was.
Yeah, it was bought brand new, and 98, but it was a 99 model. My mother, what had happened was, my mom, she won $25,000 at the casino. This is how it all started. She won 25 grand at the casino when it first opened in Philadelphia, Mississippi. She come home, and I borrowed some money from her and went and bought a 95 Z28. And then my went and joined the military, and my payment on that thing, on that 95 Camaro Z28, was $600 a month, and my month's pay was $600 a month when I joined the Marine Corps. So my mama basically took over it with her little money that she won from the casino, and then she met her current husband, and he liked her car so much that he was driving it all the time, so she got mad and told him to go buy his own damn car. And so he went and one-upped her and bought 99 and 98. And for the last, 14 years?
12, 14 years.
He said it quit running, and he just parked it. And gave us a call, or told me that, gave it to me and CJ, and said, well, if we want it, we can come get it, to get it out from their carport. And tinkering with it a little bit, we found the fuel pump was bad in it, and
replace the fuel pump within what?
The fuel filters.
Yeah, fuel pump, fuel filter.
And that's about it to get it running. Took all the fuel out of it.
That and a new battery.
New battery, yeah.
Yeah.
And it fired right up. Have you cranked it up yet?
No, not yet.
But it fired right up. We've changed the brakes on it, put new brakes all the way around it. Next step is finish cleaning up underneath the motor. Put some new tires on it. The tires have been dry rotted. Even though those are brand new tires, he put them on like 6 months before the car quit running, but they're just dry rot cracked. Needs a new seat, driver's seat in it from him getting in and out of it and smoking in it, and needs a steering wheel and window motors and a paint job, and that's about it.
Yeah, and of course I'm gonna add my little odd and end touches to it. I know he wants to keep it majority original.
Well, I do. I want to add the Ram Air induction hood to it.
The dual Ram Air WS6.
I just think it makes it look cooler with this, because you don't have to change the bumpers because it's built in, and it basically lines up with
perfect with that.
With this right here.
Yeah, so that's one touch that I personally think that needs to be done. Black wheels with tires would offset it a good bit.
Paint job, tinted windows.
And I know he's not really wanting to modify it anyway, but I feel like a little bit lower, and then a front splitter would be top tier.
Well, it's not going to be long before the transmission has to be redone. The thing has 220,000 miles on it.
Yeah, so definitely going to need a new motor.
And well, when the transmission goes out, or whenever we have to replace it, then we're going to hop it up a little bit.
Oh, he thinks just a little bit, but
no, I want to be able to drive it. I'm not building a track car.
You're not. You're building
you want to be able to drive car. It. You don't want it getting 2 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, I mean 4 would be good.
No,
but
I want to keep it at least 12 to 16.
12, yeah.
Because right now it gets 25, 26 miles to the gallon.
No.
As long as you don't put your foot in it.
But yeah, so he wants to keep it a good little streetable car.
Well, this body style, you don't find a lot of these on the road anymore.
Exactly. That's why.
That's why I want to keep it original, because you don't find a lot of them on the road.
Well, you can keep it original and add a little flavor here and there.
I mean, you might see one or two, but when's the last time you seen a Firebird, Trans Am Firebird?
Yeah. And then if you do the WS6 hood, people mistake it for a WS6, and then that makes it even more of an uncommon thing. But
it's just,
yeah,
it's just basically a little toy, something to play with, a backup car.
Yep, a little backup car.
Try to keep it off of the trees and street, little red light poles and stop signs, and because it will get sideways on you quick.
But yeah, other than that, like I said, it's just a nice little it'll be a little fun little buildy build. Even though,
what does this go to?
See, he's already finding just random stuff.
Well, no, I need to get another rubber bumper. That one's missing on that side. But it's all original though. You just don't find them all original. It hadn't had no work done to it. Like,
nothing. The brakes were the first time the brakes have been done since the ownership. So
the T-tops have never been off. It's never had the T-tops off of it.
Yeah. So like when he says all original, like, I mean, he's not lying. It's quite literally like it is from factory. But I'm gonna try to convince him to do just a little bit of a different motor, keep the same LS platform, and then we'll try to convince him to do the 6-speed swap, to do the 6-speed manual.
Man, this pulley's got rust on it down in here. You see it on that? You can see it better on that side. Right, that pulley down there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it with the sun.
It definitely, I mean, it needs some.
It needs some TLC.
Needs some TLC.
But it does run good.
It runs good. Here, if you want to hear a start up, we can definitely do that. Just give us 1 second. All right, so now that it's on a little stand, so I know it won't fall, we'll get in here and we'll start it up. I know it's going to be just a little bit noisy. Again, it's got a couple rusted pulleys, it needs a belt, things of that nature, but for the most part, like I said, everything runs good. Definitely is a little on the louder side.
The door sounds like it needs a little greasing.
Huh?
The door needs a little grease.
Needs new hinges.
Where's some here, hold on.
But yeah, runs good.
Hey, unlock that door.
He wants to put some WD-40 on the hinges, which I don't blame him. They are a little bit loud, but overall, it's going to get a new exhaust. It's going to get a new motor. As much as he doesn't think it is, it's going to get a built motor. We're going to wind up doing. I'm going to take over the build at that point and do the T56 swap for the 6-speed manual. I know he doesn't really want to. You know, you can keep talking and it'll still record you, right? Well, he's friendly.
I do. Yeah. I didn't realize that both of these door panels are cracked in the same spot.
Yeah. You can tell it's got a little bit of an oil leak. Not a real
that's
big
a lot
one.
better.
It's not a real big oil leak, but you could see it right there in the smoke dwindling out. It does have an oil leak. and it's also just now running after a while. So yeah, like I said, small oil leak, nothing that can't be fixed, but we're definitely gonna work on it. I mean, it needs
a little oil leak.
Yeah, just a little oil leak. But
or
yeah,
it's either burning off oil that's been sitting there, or either leaves.
so yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
I'm just gonna check the transmission fluid. Checking the transmission fluid while it's running.
So he's gonna check the transmission fluid right now to see kind of what it's looking like.
That might be some leaves and just debris. That's when I want to blow it off.
I'll pull that out.
It doesn't smell burned.
Well, the transmission, it's an older transmission. Like I said, it's like the first Gen 4 060, 4-speed.
Oh yeah, that's good. I mean, that's one thing he did. He had the oil change, the transmission. He had it serviced regular until it started sitting.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the build. It's going to be a good little father-son project. You know, definitely something that could be passed down. But yeah, we'll keep you updated whenever we do some things. Like I said, it's not going to necessarily be right now. We still got to get the funds secured for it. But whenever it does happen, I'll make sure to video along the way. And you know, if you want to see more of him mic'd up, you let me know. Let us know. Down in the comments below, and yeah, I'll put a little before and after, a couple pictures, do a little intro or something with it. So we'll do some cinematic shots real quick, and then that'll be that. We'll see y'all in the next one.
I'll show you the dark side.